The Usos are ready to do battle in NXT. Zayn, another powerful superstar, has joined Mutiny.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm still reeling from the news that Sami Zayn has joined this fight. And Mutiny.
It's a game changer, Saxton, and not a pleasant one for any of the WWE faithful.
This looks to be one of the Usos' toughest battles yet. Let's hope they're up for the task.
Connects on the kick. Ooh. And a stomp to the gut. And he is directed into the corner.
Taking this thing out onto the floor now.
No matter which way he uses that ladder, there's going to be a crash.
Headed back into the ring. Inverted DDT. Spiked.
Like it was nothing.
What a launch. I'm surprised the rope didn't collapse. Oh, what a kick. And again to the back of the head. I can't begin to imagine what he's got planned here, guys.
Maybe it's a yard sale.
Oh, ouch. Boom. Look at the velocity into the table.
No, set through the table. Absolutely shattering the table.
Incredible impact.
Jimmy on his way to the top rope.
From the top. Diving headbutt.
The shoulders are down. Getting the shoulder up before two.
Working the midsection there.
He could be starting to really struggle in this.
Uso. Oh, man.
Jimmy might have just finished things. Ooh.
Great escape by Owens.
Whip to the outside here.
This could be a turning point.
The Usos setting up for something big.
Here they go.
Double cross body to the outside.
Yeet.
I know you're excited, but don't yeet, Saxton.
Bron Breakker with a clothesline. Where did he come from?
I have no idea.
And now Jey gets slammed into the steel steps. The mood has quickly changed.
Sami and KO had an ace up their sleeve in Mutiny's enforcer, Bron Breakker.
And now Breakker cinches in. The Steiner recliner.
What are these three up to now?
It looks like Mutiny is going to impale him with that chair. Roman Reigns with a spear out of nowhere.
Everyone in this arena is shocked, including both teams.
We've been waiting for the final boss, but instead, the original tribal chief has picked a side. Bron Breakker is reeling.
And they nail Breakker with 1D.
You're not going to get away that easy, Sami. Time to pay the piper.
Sami is begging, pleading for forgiveness from the Usos.
He's not going to get it.
Superman punch.
And the double super kick.
1, 2, 3.
That'll do it. What a victory for the Usos in the heart of Mutiny territory with an assist from the head of the table.
Sami Zayn's mutiny debut was a giant dud.
Thanks to Roman Reigns, Uso's Herculean effort.
Certainly not the reunion that Sami and KO hoped everyone would be talking about.
And that look says it all, guys. The Usos' courage inspired the OTC to join the fight against mutiny.
All three family members standing united. They've not just won a match, they've made a statement. Incredible resilience and unity shown here tonight.
Yeet!
I'll allow it.
I might be going out on a limb here, but I'm guessing your family reunions are intense.
You have no idea. But ultimately, the bloodline comes together when it matters most.
Are you saying Jimmy and Roman are on board?
Yeet. They're both ready to take down Mutiny at Survivor Series. Roman's done with sitting on the sideline. He's all in.
And The Rock?
He sent me a text hyping up how many people saw the match.
At least we know he's watching.
Yeah. He's watching the numbers and hearing cha-ching every time someone says Survivor Series. But we're the ones with the real business to handle. What's our next move?
I'm sticking around on Raw, getting some work in, making sure we're ready for anything Mutiny throws our way.
And when the time's right, I'll find someone on SmackDown.
Yeet!
I've lined up a live event match that's gonna steal the show. Ready to take it?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from San Jose, California, weighing in at 200.
This is the one everyone's been waiting for. You up?
here is your winner, Danielle.
Hey there. I was gonna give you a hard time about losing the Unity belt, but I don't have the heart. A betrayal like that had to suck.
Thanks, Becky. It's mostly just my pride that aches at this point, which is why I am going to take all of Punk's away at Survivor Series.
That's actually what I wanted to talk to you about. Nick Aldis told me you and your partner were in charge of recruiting Team WWE. I want in.
Oh, wow. Becky, you are literally a legend, so I don't want you to take this the wrong way.
But there's a mountain of responsibility on your shoulders, and you want to make sure you're making the right call, because if you screw this up, it's pretty much the end of WWE as we know it.
Sounds overwhelming when you put it that way.
Well then, how would you like to walk into Survivor Series knowing you're facing a mutiny that's already broken?
I would like that very much. Tell me more.
Before Punk stuck a knife in your backs in a way he never could have if Seth and I had been the Unity champions.
You're a real peach.
The whole world thought Bayley was the puppet mistress pulling the strings of this mutiny rebellion. And as you may have heard, she and I have a bit of a history.
A bit? You were part of the NXT 4 Horsewomen together. You and Bayley don't just have history, you have mythology.
Exactly. Nobody knows Bayley as well as I do. And I'm sure that going from revolutionary leader to CM Punk's second fiddle has got to be driving her mad.
And you?
Not only drive a wedge, I can drive Bayley all the way back to WWE.
That happens, Mutiny doesn't walk into Survivor Series. They hobble.
Exactly. I know just how to get under Bayley's skin, too. My next match, she's gonna see me do all her moves better than she does. So you give me the green light, and I'll go to work.
If you can split Mutiny's core and bring Bayley back home to WWE, you're not just on our Survivor Series team. You're the linchpin.
Lynch pin. I'm the punter around these parts. That's gimmick infringement.
If you're gonna steal, steal from the best.
Flattery will get you everywhere. All right, let's see if I can get my old pal's attention.
To Becky earlier, and she said that Mutiny should be watching her match very closely tonight.
Well, that's the last thing in the world I'd be asking for, Cole. We've seen what happens when you poke that bear.
A woman who's flattened everything in her path. Nia Jax.
Jax has ruled the women's division since day one.
She's held singles and tag team titles here in WWE.
Becky Lynch has promised that this match is going to get Mutiny talking.
Everyone knows her history with Nia Jax. It was after one of their exchanges that the man became the man. This will get everyone talking.
There's more on Becky's mind than beating Nia. Take a look at how she's moving differently in there. There's something familiar about it.
Big elbow.
What a shot! Didn't go to plan for Jax.
That's what she gets for turning her attention away from this match.
Throwing down punches and counters out. Looking for a scoop slam. No, slips behind.
Inverted DDT. It's off of your opponent.
Up high, and completely missed the mark.
Yeah, and I don't think that's what was in mind.
Cutting her off in the middle of her little performance. That's what you have to do.
Oh, right to the spine with the knee.
That was vicious. Does she think she's in a pose-off?
Oh, looks like she won't be gloating again anytime soon.
Becky Lynch with a clothesline and another one. And she'll follow up with a calf kick.
Becky Lynch looking to embarrass her opponent.
Good. Uh-oh. Look out. Spiked with a rose plant.
Jax looks absolutely out of it.
Boom! A rare spot of trouble for Nia.
Lynch is being smart and not letting up. Big time Beck's not backing down, not toning it down for anyone.
Nia Jax out of harm's way.
The cover on Lynch. The ref saw clear as day she was on the ropes.
Looking for a scoop slam. No, slips behind.
Inverted DDT.
She's going to have to try a little harder.
Uh-oh. Ollie up. Oh, gosh. That's just not right.
And this one could be moving to ringside.
Getting out of harm's way.
And here we go, returning to the ring.
Uh-oh. She dodges out of the way.
Ooh, avoided the attack with a nasty chop block.
Kick connects. Hooking it up.
Rose plant. Becky has opened up an opportunity.
Two. No, she kicks out. She kicks out.
Amazing kick out. You cannot help but be impressed by Nia Jax's fortitude here tonight.
And Becky Lynch is fuming.
Kick to the gut. Uh-oh.
Look out. Rose plant.
Going back to the well.
Hoping this one ends it.
Two. And that'll be it. Finally a victory. What a hard-fought win.
Here is your winner,
Becky Lynch just defeated Nia Jax with a Bayley to belly suplex. It was actually a Becky to belly.
That wasn't just a suplex. That was a statement directly.
Thanks for meeting me up here.
No problem, but isn't this just a little bit paranoid?
People have been jumping from WWE to Mutiny since the night they invaded. Bayley probably has a set of eyes or ears hanging around here somewhere.
Well, word definitely got back to her about you doing her moves. Did you see her social media rant?
It was hard to miss. I'm already so far under her skin, she's gonna scratch herself raw.
Right? I've never seen a person use so many words to insist they don't care about something.
That'd be the lady protesting too much. One more nudge, I think I'll be able to open Bayley's eyes to how Punk's really using her.
How are you gonna do that?
I'm Irish, darling. I'm just gonna use my words.
Welcome to the return of Ding Dong. Hello! I'm your host, Bayley. And I'm wearing some brand new fancy slacks for the occasion. This week, we have the biggest guest I have ever seen walk through that door. She's an icon, a legend, the former leader of Mutiny, me!
You know, I had this really funny bit about Bayley walking through that door and doing a big pratfall like some cheesy sitcom. But honestly, it's just making me sad. See, I miss Bayley. The real Bayley. My Bayley. I'm doing all this to try and remind her who she really is. You were the heart of the Four Horsewomen. The soul of us. Remember, Bayley? Do you? You were the sun we orbited around, the glue that held us together. You're a leader. If it had really been you in charge of Mutiny, I might not like it, but at least I'd respect the game. But this, following a cult leader like Punk off a cliff, that's not you. That can't be you. If you rang the doorbell and walked through that door, all I'd ask is what the hell happened to my friend. So instead, later tonight, I'm gonna go out there, and when the bell rings, I hope you're standing across from me. It's time we mend our fences.
Becky Lynch invited Bayley to the ring, and it seems Bayley accepted.
I didn't think she would actually show. Look out!
Kairi Sen from behind.
This was a setup.
Becky was distracted. Now Kairi's laying in the punches.
The referee's finally getting some control.
It's about damn time.
No, Kairi's going back. Get up, Becky.
Kairi Sen wanted to get her hands on Becky Lynch. Now she has her chance.
If Becky thought she could talk any sense into that traitor Bayley, I got a steel mill in Pittsburgh to sell her. Pure naivete.
Having faith in the people you care about isn't naive, Corey. It's hope. A devastating weapon. She's got a chill. What's to come?
Oh! Just one right after the other. Can't be stopped.
Got out of there at the perfect time.
Oh, chair shot delivered.
Oh, man.
Lynch is keeping the pressure on.
Becky's dishing out a last kicking.
I don't care who you are. You can't take consecutive attacks like that without it affecting you. Ooh, this is getting scary now. No one can survive this much.
This might be the beginning of the end.
Manhandle slam.
Kairi's on Dream Street.
Becky Lynch got her locked in. Submission move.
And that will do it. Not getting up from that one, so it's called.
Becky Lynch just fended off Kairi Sen's attack and sent her back to Mutiny with a lot of explaining to do.
Well, it might have been Kairi's hand, but that was Bayley's attack. Until these two former allies get their hands on each other, this war isn't going to stop.
Becky, Becky, Becky. You know, it took me a couple of weeks to figure out why you were so determined to get my attention. Now I see. It's the same thing it's always been with you, Rebecca. Green-eyed envy. You're right. I was the heart and soul of the Horsewomen, and that always ate you up inside. You wanted the little girls wearing your costume. You wanted matches like the one I had in Brooklyn. You seethed at everything I built. You believe you can cause tension between Punk and me because you think we work by the same code as the WWE locker room. Every person for themselves. You're wrong. Mutiny is different. We're breaking the old hierarchies. You are the one who sold your soul for success, Becky. You call yourself the man when you've been dancing a jig to WWE's tune since the beginning. Your book tour, your morning show interviews, your fans, all gifts from the machine for being a good little girl. You would throw any friend under the bus to get ahead. Unlike Kairi Sen, who joined Mutiny out of loyalty to our friendship. Loyalty, which you never had. I don't know what you're after, Becky, but I know there's one way to settle it. In the ring. But I'm not the fool you think I am. You're not going to sucker me into a SmackDown trap. Come home to the place that made you, Becky. Come come face me at NXT and I'll show you what you really are. A puppet. You're not the only one who can play mind games. Stay tuned.